Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me for WLBT Plus. My name is Kara Shirley, your digital news desk host. It is Thursday, May the 15th, one day away until Friday, and unfortunately, just 2 days away until we get some rain. But we'll talk about that in just a little bit. If you're tuning in on our website or mobile app, thank you for watching. If you're also watching on our streaming or our social streams, rather, Facebook, YouTube, or Twitch, we do appreciate you all tuning in there. Don't forget, you can always join the conversation, leaving any comments, thoughts, questions, suggestions, anything like that in the comment section. I enjoy getting to talk to you guys and have the interactive newscast, like I call it here. But I'm here every weekday at 1 o'clock. Don't forget that you can also download on your smart TV, any kind of smart TV streaming devices, Apple, Roku, Fire Stick, anything like that. You can download it, the WLBT app. That way you can watch our newscast in real time, or you can watch past newscasts. You can watch investigative stories that we've done. I have so many different opportunities for you to see lots of different content on our app on your smart TV. So make sure you have that downloaded. I see Chandra Henderson here tuning in saying good afternoon over on YouTube. Good afternoon to you as well, Chandra. Let me know where you're watching from if you're on our social streams. Let's go ahead before we jump into the news, take a look outside. Courtesy of our Bank of Forest camera, we're going to look down in Town Forest, kind of busy traffic wise there ish down there in Forest, but it is looking quite beautiful outside, blue skies and lots of sunshine. Like I said, we're going to take a look at the forecast in just a little bit, so make sure you stick around. But let's go ahead and jump right into the news now. So, a jury in Hinds County has convicted a man described by the DA as a throat slashing murderer. So, Ryan Christopher Hopkins was found guilty of first degree murder and conspiracy to commit murder in connection with the death of Celeste McDonald. So, Hopkins was sentenced to life in prison for the murder charge, and he also received 20 years for conspiracy. So it's been more than 6 years since Hopkins was brutally murdered. I'm sorry, since Hopkins brutally murdered McDonald, days after she had accused him of a sexual assault. Her body was found near Mound, Louisiana. Another suspect, Yolanda Torrens, was previously convicted in McDonald's death, but he has been found guilty of first degree murder and a conspiracy to commit murder. See Dolores here tuning in from Dallas. Hello, Dolores. Thank you so much for watching. So getting on into it, there is a carjacking suspect on the loose. This happened, was actually a carjacking and then a crash that happened. And the Jackson police are asking for your help finding the people who ended up getting away after carjacking and crashing a vehicle. So officers say that the car was stolen from a gas station at Belvedere Drive and McDowell Road yesterday afternoon. You can see here on the map where it was stolen, and the crash then happened at Raymond and Robinson Roads, which you can also see on the map here. So this is a video where Three on Your Side was first on the scene. Police say the carjackers crashed the car into multiple other vehicles at the intersection. Then they got out and ran. So if you they were last seen rather in the Whitehaven Drive area. If you have any information on who these people are or their whereabouts, please contact the Jackson Police Department or Crime Stoppers, and you can reach Crime Stoppers at 601-355 TIPS, TIPS. And a teenager is now behind bars in the city of Jackson regarding the city's most recent homicide. So JPD Chief Joseph Wade said that LaCorian Davis is now charged with killing 19-year-old Zephaniah Thompson. So Zephaniah was shot and killed near Holden Street and Segura Avenue last week. Davis's bond was set at $1 million, and police referenced his prior criminal history for that bond amount. JPD is asking for your help to find 20-year-old Michael Kelly Jr., who is suspected as an accomplice in this murder case. And there was a officer involved shooting down in Hattiesburg, and we have some new information about that shooting. So one man is in a hospital after investigators say that he exchanged gunfire with police yesterday morning. So we have for you surveillance video from the scene. You can hear it here. So MBI says that officers were responding to a call that was on West Pine Street when a man pulled out a gun. Officers from multiple agencies responded. Hattiesburg police say that the officers involved in the shooting have been placed on leave, which is standard protocol. Authorities have not yet released the suspect's name or condition, but when they do, we will certainly update you with that information. Again, this happened down in Hattiesburg, the officer involved shooting there. And coming back here to the city of Jackson, capital city, the legislature is not in session, but lawmakers have been discussing a new effort to legalize mobile sports betting. So Republican House Speaker Jason White says finding a dedicated revenue stream for PERS, the Public Employee Retirement System, is part of the ongoing negotiations. He believes that mobile sports betting could be the answer to finding that dedicated revenue stream. So a bill to legalize mobile wagering has failed to advance out of the Senate over the last 3 sessions, and even after potentially tying it to the troubled pension system, it still might be a tough sell for some lawmakers.
Need to look at the retirement system and keep it strong. It's just that there's not nearly enough money coming from mobile sports betting to make a dent in a large amount of money.
The more drops of financial water, if you will, that we have fallen into that bucket, the better off the system is 30 plus years down the road. And that's what we're trying to do.
So now it's up to the governor to set the agenda for a special session, but House leaders say they will continue asking their Senate colleagues to agree on a plan to legalize mobile sports betting. We do have some more news to get to, which we will in just a moment. But first, let's hear from our sponsors at Jackson Water.
Hey, Jackson, curious about our water system? Join the Jackson Water Academy to get the inside scoop on our water and sewer operations. 3 sessions, 3 months, and a whole lot of hands-on know-how. You'll even get a behind-the-scenes tour of the O.B. Curtis Water Treatment Plant. So if you're ready to dive in, head to jacksonwater.com/Water Academy or give us a ring at 601-500-5200 to apply. But hurry, spots are going fast.
Thanks again to Jackson Water for sponsoring WLBT Plus. We do appreciate you very much. Well, let's look at our forecast real quick, or at least look at the forecast for the next few hours. Our current temperatures outside are sitting in the upper 80s, so pretty warm out there right now, and our current radar is showing no rain in our area. If we look at the next 12 hours, you can see we don't have any expected chance of rain as we drop down into the upper 70s overnight. But the next 7 days tells us a different story. There is a chance of rain on Saturday and Sunday. Next week's looking pretty good, but Saturday and Sunday of this week is what we're kind of paying attention to right now. So make sure you're here at 2:30 today. Our First Alert Weather team will be in here, and they will be able to give you a more detailed look at your forecast and let you know exactly what you can expect and the timing of when it will be on Saturday or Sunday. The rain chances are coming in 2:30 today here on the digital news desk. So we here at 3 on Your Side are continuing to investigate why trash is piling up outside an apartment complex in West Jackson. So here is the map showing you where the Chapel Ridge Apartments is located. Since our initial report, we learned that the owner of that apartment complex on Raymond Road has been given 10 days to clean up the property. So, Frederick Schulman of New York has previously pled guilty to wire fraud in Cincinnati, Ohio, and was sentenced to more than a year in federal prison. Now, Chapel Ridge here in Jackson, trash and frustrations are continuing to build up. The complex is considered to be private property. It's not the city's responsibility, but city and state leaders are now working to help find a resolution for the residents there.
Here, the residents are the victim. They're not responsible because they have the property owners here are indicted and going to jail. They're not responsible for the company that managed this complex pulling out, because they pulled out because they weren't getting the money.
If they do receive the go-ahead from environmental court where the city is able to come onto the property, that they will have dumpsters and the machines to be able to pick up the current trash that is here, as well as the dumpsters will stay on site.
The residents are saying that squatters have even moved into empty units there at the complex, in part because, well, there's no manager on site to keep them out. And residents have also been told not to pay their rent for now because, well, there is no one there to collect it. We will continue to follow this and follow what happens for these residents there at this apartment complex, and we will keep you updated on it. Miss Angela at Mike TV saying hello from Greenville. Hello to you, Miss Angela. Hope you're having a great job, or great day rather. And Miss Sandra is tuning in, watching from home today. I'm doing good, Miss Sandra. How are you doing today? Pretty good, I'm guessing, since you're off working at home today. Well, some good news for the Richland police officer that was injured in a crash a couple of weeks ago. He headed home yesterday. He's continuing to recover from those injuries he received in that crash when he was responding to a standoff. So that's awesome. Detective Wesley Skinner has been recovering at a Methodist Rehabilitation Center from the injuries he sustained in that crash on April the 24th. He has had multiple surgeries. Therapists and nurses from the facility joined law enforcement for the special send-off. Look at his K9 there. So happy. So that's his K9, Leo. He was there for the send-off as well. You can see how happy excited he was to see Detective Skinner. That was absolutely precious there. But very happy that he is able to go home and continue his recovery. Medical professionals had a dedication ceremony this week for the new St. Vincent de Paul Community Pharmacy in Jackson. So this community pharmacy is located at the St. Dominic Center Complex on the I-55 frontage road. You will need to qualify for their services, but those at St. Vincent de Paul say it's important that you call before coming in. And of course, you must have a prescription in hand, or it can be faxed in from a doctor, but you can contact them to get more information on how you would qualify for their services there at the community pharmacy. And then some scholars in the Jackson public school system geared up in their superhero outfits yesterday for community celebration. They were in good spirits at Casey Elementary to hand out items from their Hygiene Heroes supply drive. Students have been collecting everyday essentials like soap, shampoo, toothpaste, deodorant, and hand sanitizer for the past several weeks. Yesterday, they gave those items away to help local families stay healthy and refreshed for the summer. Students say that in today's economy, giving back is imperative.
Inflations are very much going up, so please give back to people in need, even if it's not going to benefit you. It's always going to make you feel better doing something like that.
Very, very wise words from that little girl there. So this event was also supported by several other JPS elementary schools. They also hosted some fun activities while distributing their donations there. But what she said there, it's always going to make you feel better doing something like that. Give back to people in need, even if it's not going to benefit you. That's so true. But we have a way here at WLBT where you can give back and benefit those in need, and it could benefit you. So the wait is finally over. Tickets are now on sale for this year's St. Jude Dream Home giveaway. So for just $100, just $100, you can buy a chance to win the 2-story home that is under construction. You see it here on your screen. It's under construction in the Bristol Crossing neighborhood in Flowood. All of the money that is raised in those ticket sales go to help support St. Jude's mission to fight childhood cancer and pediatric diseases, and families never receive a bill from St. Jude for the work and the care that they give to children. So you want to purchase a ticket? Well, I'm going to tell you how you can do that. You can go to our website, WLBT.com. You can call 800-371-6789. There's a number there on your screen. Some extra good news, since today is the day that these tickets have gone on sale. If you buy it today, you buy your ticket or your 10 tickets, however many you want to buy. But if you buy that ticket today, you'll also be entered to win a $10,000 Visa gift card, which is courtesy of the Dream Day Foundation. It's just a little more incentive for you there to be the first to buy a ticket. And of course, you are still registered to win the Dream Home, which will be given away in August. We have more giveaways that are going to be coming as incentives for you to purchase tickets. But with today being day one, we have that extra special one, which is the $10,000 Visa gift card. So spend $100, you help St. Jude and the children that are treated there. Then you have a chance to win a $10,000 Visa gift card and a Dream Home, brand new Dream Home. Well, that is it for WLBT Plus today. I will be back tomorrow at 1 o'clock. And of course, 2:30 today, First Alert Weather Team will be here to give you the details on your forecast. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.